Kings brought a lot of pressure, and you guys keep winning.
Yeah, we stayed patient in our game, and didn't let it get away from us when we were down one there, and banged in a gritty one there in the second, and then just kind of stuck with it. And there was never really been any panic in our game. It just seemed like it was going to be who made the last mistake was going to win the game, and the other team was going to win the game. And so it just was, it was a valiant effort by a group. We just stuck with it and found a way to win.
How much of this improvement is about Jay specifically, and how much is just change in attitude, shake things up in the last week?
Yeah, I mean, Woody's obviously came in and made some changes, but I think all in all, like, the players got to want it. You got to want it as a player. You got to want to win and do anything it takes to do that. The details in the game matter so much, and that comes down to the players, willing to do that, willing to do what it takes to play a whole 60 and block shots and win battles and stuff like that. The little things that in games mean so much in the grand scheme of things. So I think Woody obviously came in and upped the detail level with our players, but the players have bought in and decided that it's now or never.
Mike, just maybe let us in between the ears. When you let in that first goal, what's your mentality? Because you bounced back in a strong performance here tonight, 35 saves. Just maybe take us through what you were thinking there.
Yeah, I mean, I've been around long enough to know it's not always going to be perfect. And obviously, I'll take 100% blame on that play. It was just, Nemo's a new guy in front, played less than 10 games in the league with me. And, I'm active back there. So I think there's just a bit of miscommunication there. But there's a lot of game left. There's a lot of game left. We're a high power offense that you just know you got to stick with it and just make saves and not let it get away from you. And I think the guys did a real good job of not letting it rattle us. We just kept coming and stayed patient, like I said, and we're able to stick with it and able to get the 2 points.
You had 35 saves tonight. You had 37 saves in your last win. As a goaltender, do you almost prefer to see more shots, get a little bit more feel? Or
I mean, it was kind of a weird game, to be honest. It was, I think halfway through the game or more, I only had like 12 or 13 shots, so it was kind of a weird game. It was kind of a chess match there for a bit, and then it seemed to open up a little bit with some power plays and stuff. But whatever it may be, it's just you got to do the same job. It's if you get 40, if you get 20, you gotta get in the way of pucks, and I was able to do that tonight.
Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, since his return, 10 games, he has 9 points. Your team is now 7-2-1 after going 1-5-1 without him. Do you think that's a coincidence that your team has picked up 7 wins since he's come back?
Not at all. Not at all. I don't think Nugget gets enough credit for what he brings to this team and this organization, and he's just such a great leader. On and off the ice, he's such a great character. He does a lot of things really well, and he can play in any position. So he's just, he's a player. He's a glue guy. He's a guy that can play up and down the lineup, kills penalties, plays in the power play. So when you're missing a guy like that for an extended period of time, those guys are hard to replace. So it's glad to have him back, and obviously, we can see what he does when he's in the lineup and helping our team win.
Mike, thanks for this.
Thanks.
Thank you.